Hello, everybody, and welcome to week number 7 of the National Football League live from Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. It is the 1-4-1 Jaguars coming to town to take on the 2-4 New Orleans Saints. Both these teams a little bit more successful in the past couple of weeks than they were at the beginning of the season. They look to continue their success here in week number 7 in a cross-conference matchup. Trevor Lawrence taking his team out of the locker room as we speak. On the other side of the football field, there is Derek Carr taking his squad out of the locker room as well. Chris Olave been an excellent receiver so far in this series. We will see if that can continue into week number 7, one of our final games of Madden 23, as Madden 24 is yet again one day closer. There is Derek Carr now in the black and tan with the New Orleans Saints, looking for a massive victory today for his squad, as is Trevor Lawrence with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Just one victory rather, to their name this entire season. Not looking too good, but a tie against Buffalo does make them feel a little bit better about themselves. But nonetheless, it is week 7 action. It is Thursday Night Football, and it is in Louisiana tonight. Welcome everybody joining us. What's good? John Zeller, Noah Henry, Egzoff, and Chiefs fan, as well as Bolt and many others that are going to be joining us for the rest of this stream. And here we go. Fantasy week is intact. We had 32 submissions, including myself. And in this game, we're already going to take a massive hit. 17 people picked, I believe, the Saints, and the other 17 picked Jacksonville, or rather the other 15. So as close as it's gotten to 50-50 with this entire pick'em. It'll be a lot of fun. I don't think we have too many Saint fans in here, but it is what it is. Nonetheless, we got at least one. Even if it just is one Who Dat Nation fan in chat, we're here, we're ready to go. What's good, Depressed Browns fan? Here we go. Will Lutz on for the kickoff, and we are underway from Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. Return will be taken for a knee in the end zone. Out comes Trevor Lawrence. And here comes T-Law. Had a pretty struggling preseason game today, so I've heard. Or rather, I saw with the statistics. He looked pretty worse for wear in that game earlier today. Trevor Lawrence back to the shotgun with an empty backfield look. 5 wide here for the Jacksonville Jaguars on 1st and 10. Lawrence deep down the right side. Catches incomplete last second. And that is Marshawn Lattimore breaking that one up at the last possible moment. Almost was an excellent catch down the field to kick things off there for Zay Jones. Yeah, Jags are playing right now. That's true, the game's still on, but I think Lawrence is done. Jaguars looked okay, though. They were in front of Dallas. 2nd and 10, Trevor Lawrence not afraid to take a shot down the field. As he's stepping into the pocket, he's going to take a sack. And God knows, I don't know how the heck to say that man's name, but it's a loss of 4 in the play. Same defense getting to the backfield, making a nice impact early on here in the first quarter. I wasn't even going to attempt that name, chat. Got to be honest with you. Or take a shot in the pocket. Yeah, John Zeller, I take it you picked Jacksonville for this game, my friend. 3rd and 14 after the sack, Trevor Lawrence looking for something positive here on the opening Jacksonville drive. Pocket collapsing, Lawrence hit as he throws, but he gets it out. It is caught by Evan Ingram, oh so close, yet a yard short of the line to gain. Jacksonville has a win, 4 losses, and a tie so far this season. So they've experienced mostly lows, but a high here or there. Still been pretty ugly. Logan Cook on for the punt, standing at his own 20-yard line. Jaguars go 3 and out on their opening drive. This one is back and away. Is going to be returnable by Rashid Shaheed. Will take it left side, and it is knocked down at the 24-yard line. So back comes Derek Carr. Saints able to get a last-moment victory last week against the Houston Texans, thanks to a go-ahead touchdown with 4 seconds left from Derek Carr to Michael Thomas. In the waning moments of that game, Saints won 10-7 in week number 6. Derek Carr and the Saints take the field offensively for the first time today, looking to break our scoreless tie. Handoff here going to Williams up the middle, who is going to pick up 4 yards. Actually, it's Miller. What's good, Scribble? Kamara is back in the lineup, by the way. I took him out last week for the simple reason of my community thinking he was going to get suspended for longer than he did, but he didn't. Long story short, he's back. That's all that matters. Same formation here for New Orleans on 2nd down and 6. Derek Carr this time going to go through the air with a 4-man rush down the middle. And he's got Miller again approaching midfield, and he's going to break that mark. Gain of 22 yards on Derek Carr's first pass. And a nice play there. Saints are 2-4 now. Forget who their other one was against. It was early in the season. I know that for a fact. Yeah, Saints are 2-4 now. New Orleans up to midfield here, looking for their second consecutive win. And stringing together wins back-to-back for the first time this season. Handoff up the middle. It's Miller again. He's gotten all the work so far, and it continues with a gain of 14. All right, then. Very surprised this dude's getting all the carries. I'm not going to lie to you. As if Kamara and Williams just don't exist, but I suppose it is what it is. Like, this dude's still getting reps. I don't know what's going on here. Derek Carr back to the gun on 1st and 10. One receiver right and 3 to the left side. Here comes pressure. Carr going left. It is incomplete. One and Chris Olave. I'm like 99% sure I definitely saved that. I don't know what's going on here, chat. Can't lie. Yeah, there's Kamara on the field now. Like, he's there. He exists. But he's just not here on the field anymore. I don't know what's going on. Chris Olave dropping the completion there. Making it 2nd down and 10. Handoff is going to go to the right side, and this one is going nowhere. And Miller goes backwards 2 yards. I seriously don't understand what's happening. Second to last stream before Madden 24. Yes, sir. Looking forward to it. There will be no depressed Browns fan, Chiefs fan beef. We're going to leave that in Madden 23. I'm very certain of it. Jaguar defense able to produce a tackle for loss, making it 3rd and 12. 4-man rush once again. Derek Carr feeling the pressure, going to check it down, but it is well short. Just to get a 4 in the play. And out comes the kicking unit of New Orleans. What's good, Wrestling Federation? I'm going to check the depth chart real quick, chat. Probably after this field goal attempt. Will Lutz on for the field goal. This would be a 51-yarder from the left hash to break our scoreless tie here on Thursday night. Kick is on the way, and it is no good. So the Saints start out with a missed field goal. And pardon my checking of the, I guess, depth chart. I just want to make sure I have everything right, so to speak. But, yeah, I don't understand why Kendrick Miller's getting all the carries today. But, honestly, I don't know what's going on. I mean, you guys see Alvin Kamara. He's in the huddles. He should be there for the squad, but I'm sure it is a massive. I mean, to be fair, this running back has actually been producing pretty well, though, so no complaints there. 2:05 to go in the opening quarter. Here comes the second Jacksonville drive after the missed field goal attempt. From their own 41, they begin. Handoff here goes to Etienne up the middle, who is going to pick up 5 yards on his first carry. He's the third string, believe it or not. I thought maybe he'd be a receiving back, which is cool, but, I mean, that also doesn't make sense because Alvin Kamara checks all the boxes, but yeah, I truly don't understand what's going on here. Maybe it'll fix itself. We'll see. Etienne gets his first carry, a pickup of 5. Now back to the backfield. Taking a stretched out carry in this one, back up the middle. Not a bad choice, only he's going to pick up 2 yards, and once again, it is 3rd down. Hopefully that's going to adjust itself. If not, I could try to maybe fix some things here and there. But I'll probably end up messing it up. Let's be real, chat. 3rd and 3, the St. Faithful on their feet in Louisiana. Lawrence cocking his arm back, going down the left side. Nice pass made there to Calvin Ridley. Jaguar offense on the move here. Gain of 19 on his first catch. Restart stream, yeah, not happening. With all due respect, this one we're blaming on Madden, and we're going to leave it in the past because I am a 1,000,000% certain I put Kamara back. You guys saw him on the field. It's not my fault. What a pass there from Trevor Lawrence. His first deep shot today, a connection of 19 yards. This one left side again is going to be dropped inside the red zone. Ridley should have had that one for sure. But it is Roby there that is able to force the incompletion inside the red zone. That's shocking. Saint defense able to show up there for a little bit. Get the job done. Calvin Ridley flat out drops the football, making it 2nd and 10. 32 ticks remain in the opening quarter. Lawrence, pressure coming. Floated pass left side over the shoulder of Zay Jones is incomplete. And a struggling start to today for Trevor Lawrence, matching this preseason debut in 2023 as well. I mean, Kamara's only supposed to be suspended for 3 games, but sure, I don't mind that. I mean, to be fair, he played weeks 1 through 3, so yeah, balance it out a little bit. 3rd and 10 for Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, after back-to-back incompletions, going to keep it through the air. This time a 5-man rush. Flushed out right, throwing on the run. You just had to get rid of it. And Jacksonville will try a field goal of their own. Yeah, I witnessed both of Justin Fields' passing touchdowns today live. That was pretty fun. Bradley Roby is pretty underrated. I'll give you that. So Jacksonville will attempt a 50-yarder themselves. Brandon McManus, former Denver Bronco, won for a 50-yard attempt, trying to break the scoreless tie in favor of Jacksonville. Kick is up on the way, and it is good. So the Jags take a 3-0 lead with just a couple seconds remaining in the first quarter. Fields does throw a bunch of screens, true. I don't think Dak played today, though, or currently isn't playing. I mean, I know there's preseason stuff going on, which is whatever. So my NFL streams are going to become more of a pain for people as time goes on, but it is what it is. Simply because we have to accommodate for preseason games, so the regular season games, so on and so forth. Well, it's good, EG Pro. Super Bowl is going to be Eagles-Ravens. We'll have to see. McManus on for the kickoff, and New Orleans with their first return today. Going to end up being at the 25-yard line for Derek Carr and company, where he will begin his second drive as well. Eagles are beating the Ravens. Wow. Trey Sermon with his first touchdown of the preseason. It's good to see. Former Buckeye. Used to dominate during the COVID years. Derek Carr and the Saints down by a field goal. How will they react to that is the question. Blitz coming here from Jacksonville. Carr unfazed, going to deliver a strike. Michael Thomas near midfield. Gain of 24 yards. I thought he was gone. Didn't think that Jacksonville had an extra safety back there. But it is a touchdown-saving tackle that is made by Rayshon Jenkins. We head into the second quarter with that note. What's good? Yes, I agree. Saints are on the move, and Kamara in the backfield here on 1st and 10 to open up the second quarter. Doesn't get the carry. Carr going play action, and he's heaving it down the right sideline. It's incomplete. There's Alvin Kamara, chat. All is well. So it was just the simple fact that Madden wanted Miller to play an entire drive. I don't understand that, but whatever. I'm not going to complain too much about what's transpiring here, I suppose. 5 seconds off of that play to begin the second quarter. Now 2nd and 10. Carr, touch pass down the middle. It's going to be caught. Rashid Shaheed into Jacksonville territory. It's a first down, a Saint gain of 14, and Rashid Shaheed's first catch as well this afternoon. I picked Jacksonville as one of mine, I believe. I picked a lot of upsets this week, Chad. I'm looking forward to it. Derek Carr moving with a sense of urgency here on 1st and 10. Saints wanting a touchdown on their second drive. Jacksonville bringing the heat again. It is no problem. Chris Olave inside the red zone. Another gain of 19. So many chunk plays back to back here for the New Orleans Saints. Madden 23, I would give it a strong D+. I can't even give it a C, though, honestly. It was rough. Same formation here for New Orleans on 1st down and 10 from inside the red zone. Handoff is going to go up the middle. Miller is going to pick up 3 more rather. Getting up to the 15-yard line in increments of 5. He's been working today. Jordan Addison's pretty nice. Watched him the other night. Made a pretty miraculous catch that didn't get counted as a catch. Should have been, but it was all right. Stack box to the right here on 2nd and 7. Alvin Kamara now in the backfield from the 15-yard line. He gets the carry up the middle. Now cutting to the right side. He will pick up 2 yards of his own, setting up a long 3rd and 4. Ravens beating the Lions. That'll be a great game tomorrow. I also picked Baltimore for that one. But could be, most likely going to be our final game of Madden 23, and what a way to send it off. 3rd and 4, a very big play here. Saint offense looking to cash in from 3rd and 4 at the 12-yard line. Carr stepping to his right into pressure, throwing on the run, and it's caught at the 5-yard line, making it a new Saint first down. Chris Olave able to haul that one in, his second reception today. A pickup of 8. Saints set up 1st and goal. New Orleans also begins half number 2 with the football. Keep that in mind. 1st and goal for the Saints from the 4-yard line. Kamara in the backfield to the left side of Carr. Gets the carry. Right side to the end zone. He dives. Touchdown, New Orleans. They open up the touchdowns here in week number 7. There they go. Kamara taking over once he's back. Despite being suspended the first 3 weeks of the season, Alvin Kamara coming out here to prove why he's still a top 5 running back in the NFL despite limited plays. Chevy Harris on the Browns. He is indeed. On for the extra point is Will Lutz to make this a 7-3 Saint lead. Kick is on the way, and it is good. This time it's good. Hammerhead. Preseason football is surprisingly fun. I've enjoyed it so far. Yeah, I won't have to worry about adding any more players to any other teams except for unsuspending Jamison Williams tomorrow because we're going to be moving to Madden 24, and they get to fix the problems for us, luckily. So that'll be fun. Decent crowd on a Saturday evening, especially with preseason football going on. I appreciate all 15 of you guys joining me tonight. Hopefully this does go your way. And the opening game of the Week 7 simulation week with Madden 24 rosters, and we're going to be in Madden 24 halfway through this week, or rather, way earlier than halfway. We'll be done pretty soon. Cowboys just lost. Everybody's happy. Let's go. Will Lutz on for the kickoff. Saints take their first lead today. Looking for their second consecutive win. Kickoff return taken by Jamal Agnew from the end zone, and he is going nowhere. Matter of fact, he loses the football, and it's scooped up by the Saints. Brutal special teams miscues. Wow. An unfortunate turn of events for Jamal Agnew, coughing up the football at the worst possible time. It is Marcus May with the punch out, and the Saints are in business in the red zone. That's probably going to stand too. Refs could have called forward progress there, but I mean, you can't really review forward progress, so it either is or it isn't. So here we go. First turnover of the day coming on the special teams end. Now the Saints in the I formation from the 14-yard line. And off Kamara left side, and he is going nowhere after his touchdown. Not the start we were hoping for, that's true. It is what it is, though. Definitely who dat, Bolt. You're thinking of the Bengals. But it is what it is. Kamara with no gain there on 1st and 10. Now 2nd down and 10 from the 14-yard line. Kamara getting back-to-back carries. Left sideline. He's going to cut up the middle. And he loses the football. Kicked around and picked up by New Orleans. That was scary. I'm going to go on a limb and say he was probably down. So they're going to review this and say that he was down. However, doesn't really matter if he was or not. No, they're just going to keep it. All right, cool. Alvin Kamara nearly coughs up the football there on 2nd and 10. However, he picks up his own mistake. 3rd and 4 from the 8. Carr, pressure coming to the end zone. He goes wide open. Chris Olave for the touchdown. Wow. Returning from disaster, making it into something of a gift. Chris Olave has the football with a bow tie on top in the end zone. Brutal start for the Jaguars here in week number 7, but they've disappointed most viewers all season long. So that's unfortunate. On for the extra point is Will Lutz to make this a 14-3 Saint lead. Kick on the way, and it is good. 14-3 the scoring line, and a 3-play, 14-yard drive for the Saints after the special teams miscue for Jacksonville. Trey Sermon going crazy right now, chat. Nice, good for him. Now, Noah Henry, I haven't recognized his username in a while, but obviously, as the case for many viewers, they just show up when their team plays, which is completely fine, but that's probably why I don't recognize it as much. Jaguars are my AFC team of choice. Sucks to see how they've done in the sim season. See them as an equivalent to the Lions in the South. Yeah, I would disagree with that. Jamal Agnew going to try again, and securing the football is his main priority this time, which he will do up to the 17-yard line. One more play before the 2-minute warning here in the opening half from Caesars Superdome. Oh, it's your first time, W. Well, good to have you here. Glad that you tuned in today. Hopefully you've been enjoying the sim season so far, despite the Saints record. We'll get to see what happens. What's good, XSM? Good to have you here as well. Hoping to see you more in Madden 24, returning from your hiatus, obviously. Take care of yourself and your priorities first. Final play before the 2-minute warning. Jacksonville down by 11 thanks to the turnover. Handoff here going to Etienne up the middle. Not a bad carry. He's bolted forward, and he's going to pick up 8 yards. Browns fan calling people an AI is the most ironic thing I've seen in these chats, truthfully. But it is what it is. Scribble's a W username, I can't lie. 2nd and 3 after the 2-minute warning, and a gain of 7 to Travis Etienne. It is going to be the T-Law show here in the waning moments of the second quarter. Screen pass to Mario Davis and company. Able to blow it up. Nice tackle made there on the edge by Brian Brees. Yeah, these Jaguar offenders are struggling this sim, aren't they? 3rd and 5, Jacksonville going no huddle. High snap taken by Lawrence. Quick snap pass right side is incomplete to Mario Davis with a pass breakup. They sure tried it, but it did not pay off whatsoever. Jalen Smith on the Saints. Try plays down the field. It's working for the Saints. That's true. Jaguar defense is Swiss cheese right now, though. Logan Cook on for his second punt today. Jacksonville coming up empty-handed once again. As this punt is up and away, Rashid Shaheed going to return this from his own 30 up to the 33-yard line. So out comes Derek Carr once again. New Orleans leads by 11, their largest of the day, looking to extend it here before halftime. And they get the ball to begin half number 2 as well. So despite missing a field goal, they still have a big-time lead thanks to their defense, who has proved to do well so far today. 2-minute drill time for Derek Carr and the New Orleans Saints. 1:23 and all 3 timeouts remaining for the Saint offense. High snap taken by Derek Carr. Lofted pass right side on the sideline. It's incomplete. Hit is delivered on Rashid Shaheed on the sideline as he cannot hang on. Going to take a second look at that one. That was a brutal hit. Trying to see who delivered that one. And I believe it was Tyson Campbell. May have been Trey Herndon. Who knows? 2nd and 10. That pass intended for Rashid Shaheed. Carr going back through the air this time. Pressure coming up the middle. He loses the football, but it's picked up by an offensive lineman. That's the second scare the Saints have had today. Jacksonville almost set up in business, but still a nice sack up the middle. Trying to see who that was, and it was Fuller-Runzo Fatakasi. So, Matt, you don't play week 7. Well, hey, you're undefeated. And you got a little bit of time to adjust to the Madden 24 gameplay. Going to stream any other games today? Probably not anything streaming-wise, but I did upload earlier today a highlight video. If you do care to check that out. 3rd and 22 after the 12-yard sack and fumble. Handoff here going to Kamara up the middle, and he picks up 5. Timeout going to be taken by Jacksonville, looking to get at least a field goal before the break. Bring this back to a 1-possession game. But yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow night at the same time, 8 p.m. for Lions at Ravens. Both teams 5-1. Both teams have not lost since the opening week of the simulation season. So probably the 2 hottest teams besides the Cowboys right now in this league. Blake Gillikin on for the punt, standing inside his own 15-yard line. First time his name has been called upon so far today. This one is up and away and returnable by Agnew, standing at his own 25 up the middle. Not a bad decision made. A net return of 13 yards sets up 1st and 10 at the 38 with 60 seconds and 1 timeout remaining for Jacksonville. All the content creators post some Madden 24 content, I know. Well, I figured out how some people already have it. There was I guess an issue with Amazon delivering, I guess, the game early to a bunch of people that bought the physical copies of the disc. Obviously, I got the digital version, so I really don't have a choice. It's just a matter of time for me. Jacksonville looking to pull this within 1 possession before halftime here. 1 timeout remaining, as well as 60 seconds. Left side pass over the shoulder. It is incomplete. That's got to be the easiest catch I think you could make. Zay Jones just making Trevor Lawrence's stat line even worse with that one. New rules about fair catches? Yes, you can fair catch anywhere on the field. The ball will be placed at the 25. That is the rule. Something like that at least. Trevor Lawrence just 3 of 9 to open up the game here. Now in the second quarter, as Lawrence walking around in the pocket, into pressure, he is sacked hard. Cam Jordan. Wow. When it rains and pours for Jacksonville, it's truly easy right now. For the Saints. Pretty depressing as well. Trevor Lawrence taking his second sack of the game, 3rd and 13, taking a step to his right. Perhaps a shot downfield is in store as he's throwing on the run, going deep. It is up in the air and incomplete, intended for Evan Ingram. I don't know what kind of NFL rule it is, to be honest. I don't like it personally, but they just want to limit injuries on special teams plays, is what I'm hearing. Why not run it? I don't know. Not a terrible idea, I guess. Logan Cook, back-to-back punts on the way here for the Jags from his own 25. Gets this one away, and it's a booming one. Going to be returned from inside the 20. Good coverage there from the Jacksonville special teaman. Back to the field comes Derek Carr. 3 timeouts at 18 seconds left. Maybe the Saints can add to their total. Already up by 11, looking to make it more. I'd be very surprised if the Ravens lost today, I can't lie. Down by 6 in the preseason currently. Let's see what happens. Saints up by 11, 18 ticks remain in the second quarter. Handoff going to Kamara up the middle. He's going to roll over defenders to pick up 4. Saints don't bother to burn a timeout, and that's going to take us to halftime. New Orleans 14, Jacksonville 3. Saints to get the ball to begin half number 2, up by 2 possessions. Could have asked for a much better opening half. Yeah, eggs up. You still want me to restart the sim? Of course I'm messing. I'm definitely not doing that at this point, but nonetheless. As you can hear the Hootats in the background. Swear I heard Bengals there for a second, but never mind. Pick the Ravens against the Lions. All right, fair enough, fair enough. See what happens for that game, though. I would concur with that. Although they've had some very close games. Matter of fact, have they had 2 overtime games? They won an overtime against the Bengals and the Colts. And they won thanks to a last-second touchdown from Lamar to OBJ against the Steelers. So the Ravens have fought some tight games. They are the equivalent of Minnesota last season, in my opinion. Logan Cook on for the kickoff. Down by 11 are the Jaguars. They have an uphill battle to climb. Starting on the defensive end. Return is taken by Shaheed from his own end zone. Left side, he gets up to the 20, but no further. And back comes Derek Carr to the football field. Ball back with 1:08 in the second. Yeah, I did see that. Trying to keep track of it here on the on my phone, but obviously paying attention to the stream more than anything. Looks like they're in a 2-minute drill. 70-yard catch by Gus Edwards there. See what kind of role he plays today. So here we go. Second half action on Thursday Night Football in week number 7 from Caesars Superdome. Derek Carr with an empty backfield. He is going to heave this one deep down the right side. Going up for it is Chris Olave. But both defenses, both secondaries have been on lockdown on those deep passes. Tyson Campbell with a nice pass break up there, forcing 2nd and 10. Deuce Vaughn looking good today. That's good to hear. Honestly, hope he does okay. What is he, like 5'6"? That stands out to me quite a bit. Derek Carr opening up the second half, taking a shot down the field, and why not up by 11. Standing tall in the pocket here on 2nd and 10, going left side, overshoots Olave. His second consecutive target ends up in the dirt. And all of a sudden, 3rd and 10. Yeah, I mean, that would surprise me. Ravens haven't lost a preseason game since 2015, but this could be the year, I suppose. 3rd and 10 here for New Orleans, looking to avoid an opening drive. 3 and out. 2 receivers left and right. Carr going down the middle. Has Chris Olave this time at the 40-yard line of New Orleans. And the tackle finally made a gain of 21. There they go. Yeah, 23 consecutive preseason victories for the Ravens, which is definitely a number. And I'm pretty sure it is pouring outside. I don't know if it's just my ears. I'm going to check the weather real quick. Carr and company able to keep the drive alive here for New Orleans. Hand up the middle is going to go to Miller, and he is shut down No gain on the play. Injury here to Jacksonville is going to stop the clock at 5:11 to go in the third quarter. Revenge of the Ravens with a 66-yarder. I still can't believe to this day that went in. So crazy to me. Ravens got bailed out that game, in my opinion. That's just what I think personally, though. Still, that was a great game nonetheless. After the injury, 5 minutes, 11 seconds to go in this third quarter. Second down and 10. Derek Carr dropping back to pass once again. He's looked sharp today. Can he keep it up? Throwing on the run. Yes, he can. Olave down the right sideline, inside the 35, down to the 30. The number one target today by far. 5 catches, 85 yards for Chris Olave. You didn't get 8 touches out of it. That's true. It's a good way to look at things. I mean, that game really didn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. That's true. 5 catches, 85 yards, and a touchdown so far for Chris Olave. Have yourself a day, young fella. Hand off to Kamara. He's got a touchdown as well inside the red zone. A gain of 16 more. The Saints offense is rolling. And they will not stop. Rolling like a raging Cajun. Yeah, this is pretty ugly. I mean, it's to be expected for Jacksonville. Granted, I still picked them, but it's still ugly. Kamara going to take a breather from the 14-yard line. First and 10. Saints looking to put this game to bed already. Carr going to the end zone, and there is the touchdown. When it rains, it pours, and there is Jawan Johnson with his first touchdown catch today. Wow. Good for the Saints, man. After the 3rd and 10 conversion, it was play after play, double-digit yardage after double-digit yardage, and it ends in the end zone in the hands of Jawan Johnson. Call that night already. You may as well. On for the extra point is Will Lutz. Kick on the way and good. 21-3. Now the score. Wow. Yeah, I also thought the Jags would win this game. I'll be honest. I picked Jacksonville today. It wasn't a matter of who was better. I thought the Saints just were worse overall in this series. Fair play to them. They've come out to perform here at home on Thursday night. They're doing pretty well. It's looked better and it's looked worse, to be fair. But yeah, here we go. No way, Justin Tucker just made a 60-yarder, chat. Will Lutz on for the kickoff. Saints up by 18 points, their largest lead of the day and of the season. Jamal Agnew taking this one from the end zone, hanging on to it up to the 16-yard line. Of course, Justin Tucker made a 60-yarder. Unbelievable. That dude is crazy, you know. Like, excuse me. You know how crazy that is? To just be called upon in the preseason, like, hey, Justin, you want to go knock that through for 60 from me? What's good, Chili? I'm going to be honest, brother. I have not yet written down who has who in these sims yet, so if you can't remember the first game, I'm just going to go and saying that's on you. Because I actually don't remember. Jacksonville's first drive of the second half. Their defense is no help. Can their offense step it up in the third quarter is the question. Brenton Strange on the reception there. First down, Jags. Gain of 13 on the play. And an injury here to New Orleans' defense as well. Baker's dozen still picked up there. Speaking of Baker, that was a rough game yesterday for Tampa Bay. Didn't get to watch a lot of it. Watched some of it during the rain delay there in Cleveland. But yeah, Kenny Pickett looked pretty good. Watson looked pretty good last night too, chat. 3 for 3, 12 yards, 3 rushes, 20 yards as well. Now they played one drive because of the slick turf, but I thought he looked pretty solid. I was satisfied. But DTR, man, 9 for 10, 102 yards and a touchdown as well. He looks so confident always. T-Law going back under center. Jacksonville's offense has got to get going, and it's got to be soon. Pressure coming. Lawrence never stood a chance. Goodness, they're going to get him killed back there. Huge sack for the Saint defense. It's a loss of 9. I mean, off of play action, you've got to pick that one up. Never let him see a chance. Saint defense picking up their third sack today, going along with 1 turnover. They have been dominant. Play action again for Lawrence this time. The pressure picked up, left side pass over the shoulder. Going to be caught down the field. Christian Kirk picking up a chunk of 15 yards. Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised Lawrence didn't fumble there. That is a play in real life that would result in a fumble 100% of the way. Nothing noticeable about his performance, true. He's just been mid. 3rd and 4, Trevor Lawrence back to the gun from the 35-yard line. Now can Jacksonville convert is the question. Lawrence stepped it up. Hit as he threw down the middle. It is caught by Ridley, making the adjustment into the New Orleans 42-yard line. That was a necessary adjustment to be made there. Yeah, you don't have to lose. Yeah, it's true. Close games. No nail biters so far. Not a bad thing. It's a good way to look at things, but who knows? This game could still end somehow like that. We'll see, though. Very, very important 3rd down conversion there on 3rd and 4. Calvin Ridley coming out here to save the Jacksonville offense. Hand off to Etienne, left side to Mario Davis on the tackle. Gain of 4. Bryce Young decent, that's true. That was not even, he was it, yeah. That's true. Sorry for the throat clearing I'm doing right now, Chad. I don't know what's going on with me, but must be sick again, who knows. Travis Etienne pick it up 4 on his 4th carry. Averaging 4.5 a carry. You got to get his 5th carry here. Lots of numbers and lots of carries, but only a yard picked up. On carry number 5 for Etienne. Setting up 3rd and 5. Jacksonville could settle for a field goal if they wanted to be honest. Yeah, got to go away from the run. Got to abandon that late in this game. That's true. Can't rely on that for everything. Under 2 to go in the 3rd quarter. Who Dat Nation on their feet here at Caesars Superdome as Lawrence down the middle has the 1st down conversion to Zay Jones. Ravens winning too. I mean, they were what? Oh, tomorrow. I was going to say. They're down by 3 right now, halftime, but yeah, that's good enough. I mean, granted, Justin Tucker nailed a 60-yarder, so they may as well be winning, but whatever. I like the your thought process, excuse me. 2 receivers to either side on 1st and 10. Jacksonville still looking for the end zone for the first time this evening. Stepping up in the pocket is Lawrence. Pressure coming. He's going to dive forward and pick up 6. Too late to call to come back? I don't think so. I know, factor in week 7 already is crazy. I haven't even started school yet, although many of you have, unfortunately. That is what it is. Hoping to see some more faces in tomorrow's stream. Well, the 5-1 duel should be a good one. Now under a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 4. Hand off to Etienne, right side. Lots of room to run inside the 10, setting up 1st and goal. Gain of 11. And Jacksonville finally starting to heat up here late in the 3rd quarter. Start school next week. That's rough. I start, I think, in 2 weeks. Something like that. Oh, it is. Well, it is technically 2 weeks, yeah. Final play of the 3rd quarter, unless this one ends up in the end zone. It is 1st and goal for the Jaguars. Lawrence, right side, going to the end zone. He's got the touchdown, and a much-needed one at that for the Jacksonville Jaguars. It is Zay Jones. There we go. Don't call it a comeback yet. Still lots of work to do for Jacksonville, but that's a good stepping stone to get stuff started. A touchdown late in the 3rd quarter. 2-point, definitely not. They don't need it yet. Not for real, chat. Keep school out of the equation for real. Extra point attempt here by Brandon McManus. Kick on the way and good. Lead back down to 11 for the Saints. I mean, when you look at the grand scheme of things, chat, this game is just a couple of kicks away from being in the favor of Jacksonville. If the Jamal Agnew fumble was picked up by Jacksonville, they wouldn't have given up their 2nd touchdown. And if, well, Kamara ended up losing that fumble, Jacksonville would have the ball back anyway, so cancel that out. Derek Carr also fumbled during a sack that was picked up by an offensive lineman. So if the football bounces, a couple bounces to the left or right, I mean, it's a lot different of a game. Keep that in mind. Logan Cook on for the kickoff. Rashid Shaheed back deep to return. Saints lead is cut down to 11 once again. And Shaheed from his own end zone going to take a knee. All right, Chili, just for your Alzheimer's, I got you, bud. Let's have a look. Go to the Google Forms if I can. If I remember how to spell, I can do that. Obviously, one more play going to be in necessity. Carr under center on 1st and 10. This will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Going to be a jet sweep to Michael Thomas, who was laid down by Rayshon Jenkins. Nice play made there. All right, so we had 33 responses in total. Luigi guy got his like last second, but I'll count it, because why not? So here we go in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter action from Caesars Superdome. Saints looking to hang on to an 11-point lead. Down the middle, it is intercepted with a penalty marker down, but that's still huge nonetheless. And this penalty is going to determine a lot here late. And it's roughing the passer. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Got to see chat's reaction to that one.
Automatic first down.
That is rough. That is so rough. Even when Jacksonville makes a nice play, they still manage to hinder themselves. Roughing the passer, the call up the middle goes Kamara. He will pick up 3. All right, Chili. Now that I'm actually getting back to business, let me check your pick 'em. All right, let me take a guess here. And said that you were like, I don't know, the 20-second submission, something like that? No. See, now I'm going to have to guess to see where you submitted yours. I'll find it in a second. Saints able to maintain possession thanks to the penalty. Now 2nd and 7, handoff going to Miller. Cut back up the middle, room to run across midfield. Nice move made. Tackled at the Jacksonville 44. All right, give me a second here, Chili. I'm looking. Believe me. All right, let's see. Did you submit it before or after? Okay, so you're like 25 maybe? Something like that. 25th submission? Yeah, it's you. All right, you got the Saints for this game. Saints today, Ravens tomorrow. That's all you. Now you're showing your tone. Saints move the football into the Jacksonville half of the field once again. Under 5 to go in regulation. It is looking bleak for the Jaguars, and this is why another first down, another one to Chris Olave as well. Rooting for the Jags? Well, you got the Saints, so feel free to switch that whenever you want. Olave just a yard away from 100 on the afternoon, and what a day it's been for him and the New Orleans Saints. They have looked sharp, to say the least. Alvin Kamara checking back into the backfield. They haven't used him too much today, but haven't had to. They found success through the air, but here is some on the ground. Outside carry picks up 4. Kamara's 9th carry, 46 yards, and a touchdown on the ground today. But all over the place, it's been pretty successful. What's good, Ryan was? Sorry, I missed your comment earlier. Was looking at Chili's pick. I'm trying to see who he got, but good to have you here as well. In the fourth quarter of week number 7. 2nd and 6, Kamara back to the backfield here. Saints are going to put this game to bed with a touchdown. Carr dancing around the pocket. Walker's going to get to him. Loss of 7 yards. That was the man who had the roughing the passer. What's good, Stud Muffin? It's been a while since I've seen your username in here. One of my Madden 22 viewers last year. Good to see you back as well. It's for real been a minute, but good to see your profile pic back here, my friend. 3rd and 13, a loss of 7 on the sack. Trayvon Walker, who was guilty of the roughing the passer, earning his way back here. Carr going to launch this one in the direction of the end zone. It is incomplete. Michael Thomas nearly had that one. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought it was going to be picked for a second. But instead, it's just incomplete. Will Lutt's going to try to redeem himself. Prime is mid, in my opinion. That's just me, though. Will Lutz on for a 50-yarder. A miss from 51 earlier on in the opening quarter. Looking to redeem himself here from the right hash. Kick is up on the way, and it is good. So he's able to get the job done. Saints go back up by 14. And Jacksonville does have a chance. It is very, 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 did I mention very limited. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm not a very big fan of Prime. I have to be in the mood. Now, Prime energy drinks, like the physical energy drinks, I've heard they're good. I've never had them, though, so I can't speak for myself. But on behalf of others around me, they say that's pretty good. Like I said, never had it before, so hard for me to give a clear answer on that, but the drink itself, pretty mid. Will Lutz on for the kickoff. Jamal Agnew back deep to return. Looking to redeem himself as well with a kickoff return, but he's not even going to have the opportunity. And good for him to take a knee for once. Not a bad decision. But yeah, Stud Muffin, man. It has been a minute. But yeah, definitely. I mean, Eggsoft remembers you as well. Having all that 1 in a million talk. Yeah, I mean, it's like, what, 1 in 100,000 at this point? Still night-night to me, though. Let's be honest. Jacksonville going to need a miracle. However, they can deliver so far here. 3:12 to go in the fourth quarter. They need 2 touchdowns. Lawrence off his back foot, deep left side, in the air, batted up, and intercepted, and any hope that was left is now eliminated. Marcus May on the pick. Yep, that'll do it. That's good to hear, Studmuffin. Hope to see you around here more, but welcome back, my friend. Just an errant pass off the back foot of Trevor Lawrence. He has looked pretty bad so far here in week number 7. Pass was batted up nicely by Adebo, and in the hands of Marcus May it goes for the Saints pick, their second forced turnover today. That's true. Well, you and me both start out 0-1, my friend. Can't believe we actually thought Jacksonville were going to pull out a victory. Crazy pick. I mean, it's different. That's like the 2013 NFC Championship type play right there, but still pretty crazy. Couple of first downs in this game will be officially in the record books. Handoff going to Kamara up the middle. There's 1 first down. Gain of 11. And the Saints are just letting them have it here in the fourth quarter. But a crazy lot of people picked the Jags. It was 18 people picked New Orleans and 15 people picked the Jaguars. So pretty evenly split, actually. But still have 18 undefeated pick'ems, excluding myself, unfortunately. Final play before the 2-minute warning. First down and 10 from the 31-yard line. As Carr back under center. Got to hand this one off to the fullback. Have some fun. Why not? Just to get him a yard there. To Prentice. Had to give everybody else a chance to pick the Jags. Fair enough, fair enough. I wonder how many people picked the Lions tomorrow. I'm going to have a look at that and see what the summary looks like. Let's see here. If I can get an absolute number, that'd be cool. 12 people picked the Lions and 21 people picked the Ravens tomorrow. High formation look out of the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 9, handoff to Kamara left side. And that's actually a pretty good tackle made there in the middle of the field. Devin Lloyd able to keep this game alive for Jacksonville, although is it really, let's be honest, it's not. What's good, Baked Bean? Never stream without Baked Bean, for real. I love that mentality, you know. I do indeed, but stream turned out to be pretty good towards the end here. Glad to get back to streaming at night instead of these mid-afternoon streams. I'm sure you guys are as well, but here we are in week 7. 3rd and 7 here for the Saints. Derek Carr back to the gun. Does he have one more touchdown in him is the question. He's going to check down left side. It is not caught. So the incompletion there. The 7th of the day by Derek Carr. Going to try to catch every stream. I appreciate that, Noah Henry. Most nights it's later, but if you want to join the Discord for the full season schedule, let me know. I can drop a link. Will Lutz on for his 3rd attempt. He's 1 for 2 today. This one the closest attempt at 44 yards out. Kick on the way in. It is through. Saints up by 17. I appreciate that, Noah Henry. Try to do my best here. I mean, in all honesty, I started doing this last, I think, May. Started out really small. Obviously blew up a little bit last year, but over time, this actually helped me to get a real job. I mean, you can call this a job. It's fair enough. I still do get paid to do stuff like this, and I do enjoy it. But I ended up getting a job with a local high school company, and I actually commentate basketball games as a result of this. So really, you guys paved the way to build my confidence, and that ended up getting me that job. And now it's pretty much a big dream of mine, so I appreciate, I guess, the path that it has been down so far, that's for sure. Return going to be taken here by Agnew from his own end zone. And once again, he is going nowhere, just to the 14 this time. Baked Bean, let me see what you got, my friend. I'm going to try to write down everybody's pick-em predictions tonight if I can. Baked Bean, you were 32, 31, 30. You were 28th submission out of all of these. So I will try to pull that up real quick. 28. You did, in fact, pick Jacksonville, so join me, Zeller, and XSM at the bottom of the leaderboard, my friend. There is that. One more drive for pride for the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are going to suffer their 5th loss of the season, surprisingly, through just 7 weeks. Pass down the middle, caught by Christian Kirk. Gain of 11. And that's going to be a Jacksonville first down, but they're not even moving fast here. They really don't care anymore, and honestly, it is what it is. They just didn't show up. Pretty nice game, though. I mean, 27-10, that's a realistic score for a football game, not just Madden. Jaguars in the no huddle here from the 25. Lawrence down the middle on a string to Calvin Ridley. Pick it up 16 more, but where's this been the whole time? Yes, Lions are 5-1 right now. Only loss of the season was opening night against Kansas City. Always the Saints fan. We got a couple more Saints fans in here, I feel like, Chet. Well, not in here right now, but in my channel, I would believe. Now under a minute to go in this one. Trevor Lawrence lighting this up left side. Etienne looking to break a tackle. He does not. For progress ruled down at the 48-yard line. Skip days, you have 3, so you can skip a day of school by using 2 of your 3 skip days, and you can skip any class and just go play the playground the next period. Dang. Skip a W. So the whole mental health thing. I messed with that. That's cool. 2nd and 3 now for Jacksonville. Clock continuing to roll. Now they're going to burn timeout because Madden logic. Ravens line's going to be 21-14. I like that. But yeah. No, Henry, I'm going to send you a Discord link. Or actually, if you want, if you click on my channel and go to the About section, there should be a link somewhere in there. Or if you go to any of my highlight videos, in the description, there's a link to the Discord to get the full schedule and the season standings for every team as well. 2nd and 3 for the Jaguars. Final 30 seconds of action. Going to be a first down across the middle to Travis Etienne, who gets lit up at the 45. And we're going to get one more play, I believe, and that's probably going to do it. No, maybe one more. We'll see. Maybe 2 total. But nonetheless, we retreated to 3 field goals and 4 touchdowns in this game, as well as an interception and a fumble. So pretty good action. I'm not going to complain too hard about it. Excuse me. I was pretty satisfied, all in all. Time to fire up the grill. You best believe it. Jaguars out of timeouts. 20 seconds remain here. Could be the final play of this game, depending on where the football ends up. As Lawrence finally going to take this snap. Pressure coming. He goes down the middle. Going to be a first down to Christian Kirk. But as expected, that's going to do it. Too early to call a comeback? Maybe. Well, let's go with the stat. Gentlemen, at the tail end of this, Saints get the job done. Clock is going to expire from Caesars Superdome in week number 7 on Thursday night. The Saints have won 2 in a row and improved to 3-4 with a Thursday night win over the Jacksonville Jaguars. They take this one 27-10 as the final score. Well, our second to last Madden 23 game in the books, join me for a finale of what has been an exciting game for us in Madden 23 this season. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Join me tomorrow night at 8 p.m. for Lions at Ravens. Should be a really good one between 2 5-1 teams, and I will see